All right, this video is going to be a little different because I'm going to be talking about real estate, but not just any real estate, virtual real estate. And specifically, we're going to be talking about the metaverse. Now, Mark Zuckerberg wants to own the metaverse. He even changed Facebook's name to Meta, as in Metaverse. But he, along with other players, are going to be critical with creating the metaverse. So should you simply invest in Facebook or Meta, or should you look into these other options? Hey guys, I'm Hoan. Welcome to the Hoan Zone, where we help you multiply the assets you own. In today's video, we're going to be talking about multiplying your virtual assets, not just real estate this time. So let's talk about the metaverse and how you can potentially invest in it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Unity. Unity is a company that allows people to create 2 and 3D experiences. And currently, Unity has 5 million projects happening every single month. That is nuts. That means different people are creating different kind of virtual games, whether 2D or 3D, and it's only going to go up over time. So Unity is going to be a key player in the development of the metaverse. And then also, in addition to that, in terms of platform creation and all that, NVIDIA creates the GPU instead of the CPU. It's a GPU, and that is what's going to power the whole metaverse. In addition to that, Amazon might be a good bet too, because they have their AWS, right? Their AWS platform, that is what's going to power the metaverse in the future. They're going to definitely be hosting a lot of the different parts of the metaverse. So Amazon services, they're going to be needed in this growth of this new internet. I will put a little disclaimer out there. All of these companies that I'm talking about today, I do not own any of them. This is the research that I'm going to do for myself, because I am looking to invest in this now, because this is the beginning of something huge, and we're on the ground floor, guys. So take this seriously. Start researching the different companies that I'm talking about. I don't know which one's the winner is going to be. I am just kind of following as best I can, because I'm not really tech oriented, but I am no slouch when it comes to trying to figure out that next investment. So this might be the ground floor, and if you hang on to these stocks for a long period of time, who knows what you might get at the end there. So far, we've only covered the companies that will be, I guess, supporting the metaverse from a technological standpoint. So again, it's going to be Unity and NVIDIA, as well as Amazon through the Amazon Web Services, right? So AWS. So those three are supporting it. Now, let's talk about hardware. Which companies provide hardware? Well, you got companies like Sony and Microsoft, and they create the platforms of the PlayStation as well as the Xbox. And that is how people are accessing different versions of the metaverse. Now, what is the metaverse going to actually be? Is it going to be one place? Is it going to be one place where everybody goes? Or is there going to be multiple metaverses? Let me know in the comments, because like I said, I'm not the most tech savvy, and this space, I will admit, is a little beyond me. So I'd like to know in the comments what your thoughts are of the metaverse, and is it going to be one metaverse, or is it going to be multiple metaverses? So I don't know, but right now you got things like Fortnite and Roblox and Minecraft, and though those are video games, you could argue that those are sort of a metaverse, right? Those are metaverse. So in terms of hardware, Sony and Microsoft are definitely going to be big players in the future, as well as, of course, Apple and Google. So Apple currently makes the iPhone and things like that. Now, are you going to access the metaverse through your iPhone? I think so. I mean, like, it makes sense. We're always on our phones anyway. Apple's just going to be like, okay, what do we need feature-wise? Do we need to add to the iPhone so that people can access the metaverse? So of course, I think Apple is going to be a huge player, and then Google with the Android operating system, that's going to be huge as well in terms of accessing the metaverse. So through their Google Android platform and the different phones that they have, those two, Apple, Google, Microsoft, and Sony, those four, right? Those are going to be the players for hardware when it comes to the metaverse. A little bit more separate from the development of the metaverse, I think big winners that are going to come out of it will also be Disney and maybe Netflix, because they're going to create the entertainment for the metaverse. Now, there's going to be millions of creators that create different ways to entertain yourself within the metaverse, but in terms of big players, I think Netflix and Disney might be huge players in terms of creating entertainment within the metaverse or metaverses. Again, I don't know what it's going to be, but I think it'd be a good bet to bet on either one of those two or any one of the companies that I just mentioned. In this video, I'm not going too deep into what each of the companies will provide for the metaverse because again, nobody knows what the metaverse is actually going to be. So we can't really nail down what it is. I'm naming some companies. I will personally bet my own money against myself that any one of these companies will be a big part of the metaverse, and because they're going to be very profitable and their stock is going to go up. So I'm looking at this as like, hey, I don't necessarily need to know everything that Sony's doing or that Apple's doing or that Microsoft is doing. I just know that this metaverse thing is being created and that these companies are going to be a big part of it. So if I have my money with them, then my money grows, and that's what's important to me. I don't need to necessarily know all of the tech specs, kind of like with my real estate properties. When I buy a property, I have my contractor go in there, they fix things, they install things, they do all that kind of stuff. I don't necessarily need to know what nails they use to install the cabinets or the screws that they use to install the cabinets. I just need to come and see that it's done so that I can rent the property out and then collect the rent, and net worth goes up because the property value goes up. That's all I really need to know. I just need to have the big picture. And so the big picture is the metaverse is coming, whether you know when or not, it is coming. So if you can invest in these different companies that are going to provide the services in the future for this metaverse or metaverses, then you win. Now, should you also invest in Facebook because they changed their name and they want to own the metaverse? I don't know. That might be a play. There's people are saying that Facebook is actually late to the game because of all of these other companies. They've created their own version of the metaverse already. Facebook is just trying to create another version of that. So maybe Facebook does take it, maybe it doesn't. I don't know, but if you take a bit of money and you throw it all over the place, that could be a way to hedge your bets against any companies that might take a dive during this growth of the metaverse. All right, guys, so in the comments below, let me know, is it going to be a metaverse or metaverses? And also, which companies are you going to invest in? I'm still doing my research. I will be investing in some. I just don't know which ones yet. And if you guys like this video, hit that like button. Also, subscribe. I release new videos every Monday and Wednesday here on the Hoan Zone to help you multiply the assets you own. And in this case, it might be digital assets. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell icon so you are notified when that next video comes out. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. Go out there, go invest in some stocks. I'm Hoan Tai. Let's multiply.